Second most clearances this season.
Hi guys, welcome. We're running a little bit late, but we are live. We are live now. Watch along from Southampton, the New Den. We are now, get this right, put my glasses on, 5 minutes in. It's been an interesting opening. Just give you the team news if you don't already know. Leno in goal, Bellerin at right back, Holding and Gabriel centre backs. We've got Cedric, interestingly, at left back. This is going to be an interesting game to see him operate down that left-hand side. In the middle, we've got Xhaka and El Neni. Then we've got up top Willian, Pepe and Martinelli, with Eddie Nketiah up top. I can't go into the Southampton team, but it is a strong team. It's pretty much their strongest team by the looks of things. So far as the game's progressed, they've had a corner which has skinned the top of the crossbar as the earliest opportunity. There we go. We can see the team lineup on the screen now. And so far, passage of play, Southampton established themselves pretty good. Arsenal has yet to get themselves into the game. The front four has yet to do anything of promise, so we wait to see if we can withstand this early pressure and establish our offensive game at some point in the very next few minutes. So we're now at 7 minutes into the fixture, and then he just got fouled in the box, defending a cross. Notable names included in the Southampton team, of course, Danny Ings is playing, James Ward-Prowse, Theo Walcott is playing. So yeah, they've got a pretty strong team. The thing I noticed straight away is that, you know, they are physically that much bigger than Arsenal, so it does require of us to be very quick in the tackle and to play the ball very quickly, not in the air but along the floor. As I said, you know, we have rested most of our attacking prowess, which has been performing so well of late. Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe, Aubameyang. In fact, I don't even think any of those three are on the bench. I know Lacazette is on the bench, but yeah, the Saka is also on the bench. Smith-Rowe is not. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting game.
Established himself alongside Danny Ings, Trey Adams. Hasn't scored in the last half dozen games, though. We want to put a stop to that. They'll run as every striker would. He's been impressive. Physical player, holds on to the ball well.
Interested to see Willian drops into his own half to receive the ball. Looks like Willian is playing a 10. So we're again hoping that he finds some form and he can start to operate in his role and produce some opportunities for the likes of Martinelli, Nketiah. So what looked like a bad crossfield ball from Cedric, which looked like it gave too much work for Pepe, has actually turned into a corner as Bertram had to defend the on-running Pepe. So Arsenal now have their first corner of the game, which...
So this is Arsenal's first, what you call, serious foray forward in the match.
All the big boys are in there, Holding, Gabriel, Xhaka. Is this Pepe taking this?
Pepe to take it.
Yep. Hits the first man. Terrible. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. The guy who we all thought had the best dead ball strike of any player in the team just delivered our first dead ball situation, and it was atrocious.
it's really tight there. Theo's really looking sharp.
So he's made his one mistake. Let's see if he makes another. Hopefully not.
He's been successful on his return. He seems energised, doesn't he, of coming back to Southampton. He switched to the right now, and Armstrong's gone to the left for a while. I guess they want to try that as the game goes on, as a tactical variation. They do that. Was very clever with his tactics. Spoke to him about 18 months ago, so he plays with 3 different setups throughout the game, no switch. It's mostly 4-4-2. The players seem to understand those 3 setups.
Okay, here we go. 4 and 4. Cedric attacking down the middle, which was an interesting position for him to start. Gabriel Martinelli took his first shot, was blocked.
So Tony, we are on the same time, Anthony.
Oh wow!
Wait 1 sec. Let me get my headset.
Ball is played in. A little bit of pressure, crossfield ball, but Southampton tidy up. Play it away to get rid of it. The ball back to Leno, and now Arsenal start again. Look forward, El Neni. Look forward. So probably the thing that we all look at players who play in midfield but can't find attacking play. This is a good move. No. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this should be it. Oh, Cedric.
Oh, come on, Cedric. Come on, Cedric.
And he balloons his shot over the top.
More composure, Cedric. More composure. More composure.
Yeah, he has so much time. He can take a touch from the crossfield ball from Willian, which deflects off a Southampton defender straight into the path for Cedric. Edge of the area. Take your time, and he blasts over.
William was offside though.
He did look offside, but we take if he goes ahead, you play on.
Yeah.
Maybe if he had scored, there might have been a VAR.
No, the linesman put his flag up after the play was over. He put his flag up.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got up. It's a little bit early here.
Cedric looks good down the left so far.
Cedric seems to be looking good everywhere nowadays.
Mm.
That doesn't bode well for AMN. I don't know how he gets back in the team. You can't afford to have a bad game in this team nowadays.
That's right.
If you like Gabriel, who hasn't really had bad games, he got sent off, and now he's having difficulty getting back into the first 11.
Good to see him back out there again. He instantly looks very sharp. He's only a very young player, but such maturity from him. Playing on the streets near São Paulo Airport in Brazil. Did well there, Walker Peters in against Cedric. The man he's replaced. All got down the line for Adams. It was a good ball as well.
Great save by Leno from Che Adams.
It is a great save. He got her on Gabriel easy, didn't he?
Yeah.
That was too easy. That was too easy. That was way too easy. That was too easy.
Comes on to it. It's good goalkeeping. He's done the hard work there. You think he might have put that in the corner.
And Leonard was too close to his near post also. You got to feel the post when you're keeping that way. It was too close to his near post. Adams just didn't pick out the right corner. Didn't pick it out. Should have been a job with that shot.
Ooh. Foul on Martinelli. Every time he goes down, you just cross your fingers and hope he hasn't been hurt too bad. But yeah, he looks like he'll be all right from this one.
Oh, that's a yellow card. He just kicked him. He didn't kick the ball. He just kicked him.
I think he went for the ball. Is what
well, he went to the man first.
He does kick him, but he goes for the ball. The ball's in the air. It's kind of a sort of a 60-40, 75-25 type ball towards Martinelli, but unfortunately, it is a foul, but it's nothing more than that, I don't think. Oh, that's a great ball.
You're a little bit ahead of me then.
Wow.
It's a tough ball, actually. It's a tough ball. He's on his left foot.
He's onside. Yeah, he's onside as well.
He's onside.
It's one of them. If he scores that goal, that's a worldie. Ball comes over his left shoulder. So
it's on his wrong foot. Yeah.
It's a great play, creating a first chance on goal, which we've actually struck on target. That goes down as a shot on target.
That's a chance.
Yeah.
He can even control that ball, actually.
And he does. He can. Yes, he can control it.
Yeah, it's a tough thing though. He's on his wrong foot. So.
So you remember what I was saying yesterday about, playing our strongest 11 for the first game and the second game. So we've seen Southampton today are playing their best 11 today.
Yeah, but we this was our strongest 11 at one point, wasn't it? One of the. If you think about our initial team that we started the season with Pepe and William, we would play Martinelli. El Nene was starting. Xhaka was starting.
Yeah,
Gabriel was starting. So we have enough quality to say we can put this team on the field and still do well, don't we?
Yeah.
Now they haven't played up to their potential, frankly, but
I mean the fact that you've got Aubameyang and Smith Rowe both being left at home tells me, where the focus is going to be.
Yeah, and I would say also that it shows you how the team has changed in terms of who we rely upon. So there's no Partey, there's no Aubameyang, there's no Smith Rowe, there's no Saka, there's no Tierney, and they are now the 5 starters. You would probably say Bellerin would start, so would Gabriel, so would Xhaka.
So yeah, there's a lot of omissions today. From what we would consider our strongest 11.
Why does he have Ruderson on the bench with Matt Ryan? I don't understand.
That makes no sense, right? That was the first thing I said when I saw. I looked at it and was like, what? Really? 2 goalkeepers?
Yeah. I assume Ceballos is injured.
Yeah, and bearing in mind that you can have 5 subs.
Yeah, it does make sense to me.
Oh, Cedric with the foray into the box. Oh, no, it's Martinelli, sorry.
Martinelli's quick.
He's super quick.
Yeah, he's quick.
Who did keep his place from the league winner Newcastle.
Not sure if it's Russ Gabley in a one-on-one. Happened plenty of times before, but not mentioned since he does well in the bus. Still young.
So is that Apollo? Not sure it's Russ with Gabriel.
Yeah.
It probably is Russ. He normally does a better job in one-on-one, actually. He normally jockeys, then make a decision.
That's right.
He jockeys you enough to say, let me time you and then make a decision. There, he was all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's sending down the line. He didn't go inside, which is better.
But I think at the start of this season, he had lost the first 2 games, he had problems again, and he adjusted. Look how well they're doing again. They stuck with him.
They basically are playing their entire first team, This team will probably play again on Tuesday.
That's exactly my point.
Yeah.
It bodes well for our league position because obviously this team tired on Tuesday will be put to the sword by those players that should be available.
Against Leicester, cracking tied out tomorrow.
So now we bring in Odegaard. I'm sure we made him promises. Where's he going to play?
I see him as a direct backup for.
No, you don't come on loan as Odegaard to be a backup. There's no way you come to be a backup. None.
Do you stifle Smith Rowe?
That's the question. That's my concern. Now, I know everybody said we need a creative player. We need a creative player.
Okay.
And you can't have enough good players, but he has to play.
Yeah.
I think it's the same promises he made to William. That's why William played so much when he brought him over. At some point, William didn't produce. He would have played.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he did with Odegaard, though. It's going to be an interesting one.
But captain and managed Arsenal to have a plans uniquely. Cedric gives him a nice option, doesn't he, to come in at left back when needed. He's improving massively.
I thought Willock would play today instead of William, frankly, but you can always play William, I guess.
Interesting. On Tuesday, it could well be that Cedric is the pick.
So we're 21 minutes in, and
is that Apollo Martinez is an absolute nightmare for defenders, always on their heels. Yep, he does keep you busy.
Too early in the game, isn't it, for that kind of retribution?
I need to see something different from Nketiah today. Now, Paulo keeps telling me how good he is, and I still can't see it.
Yeah, he's got his work cut out because he's got two very strong, big, tall defenders to go up against. And this
that's why speed is important.
Yeah. You know, it's the kind of game though that you need the ball to feet very quickly, very accurately.
Right.
And unfortunately, I just don't see where he's going to get the ball from, because I'm looking at William consistently and thinking, he's not in the game.
Yeah.
Pepe hasn't established himself yet. Down the right-hand side, Martinelli and Cedric are, again, the left-hand side is stronger than the right-hand side currently.
Yeah, the game has not been fluid so far. It's a little bit all over the place.
And he needs messages to players, and it's about them performing. Bertrand looking to slide it beyond Bellerin, make sure the cross didn't get in.
I thought, I've saying this since the beginning of the season, you should have tried Pepe in the middle. Just like you've given William the opportunity, try Pepe in the middle.
Yeah.
What do you have to lose?
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't see why you can't rotate that in the game. I always say, rotate in your front three so that you give the opposition defense consistent different looks. Bit like American football. You don't play the same set play every play.
Yeah.
You give your opposition different looks. It gives them something to worry about.
Yeah, I think Arteta has a very...
Southampton, within the first 15 minutes, have swapped Walcott and the other flanker.
Actually, Southampton plays all three. He rotates them, right?
Yeah.
He plays them. They play it anywhere. Adams, Ince, and Walcott are centre forwards by nature, frankly. So they rotate across the front three. They play anywhere.
No, but I think of the three that I won, shall I say that? He's found the ball, really, I suppose.
Arsenal's midfield play. Oh, goal. Kyle Walker-Peters.
Fist across and in.
It's Gabriel scored, isn't it? Is it Gabriel who scored?
Goes through Gabriel's feet, doesn't it?
I think he's the one who scored, actually. The ball was going outside.
Talked about how many players were in that box from crosses. I think it gets a deflection.
And then he needs to get rid of that ball. I'm not sure why he's trying to get out of there with all that pressure.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it goes off Gabriel, actually.
It is. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, he's the one who scored. He's the one who scored.
Cedric's legs. It takes a deflection of Gabriel.
He would have scored anyway. The forward was right there. Yeah. I think Bertrand would have scored anyway. Was it Bertrand? Adams, actually. We just don't look good.
No, not at all.
Well, it's the same players we had at the beginning of the season, isn't it? It's not the same players, so.
Usual suspects again.
Usual suspects, yeah.
Gabriel is clearly struggling at the moment to find his feet again after numerous weeks out. But Willian and Pepe are offering nothing at all at the moment.
Nothing. Look how Martinelli just won that ball back. That's how you pressure defenders. And Water Pickers like to dribble. He's vulnerable because he likes to dribble. He's now always in position.
Oh.
We just keep giving the ball away.
Yeah.
The hell?
Something about them, as we said at the beginning, when it comes to the FA Cup.
Play it wide. Play it wide. Come on. Someone go down the ring to get the ball. Nobody's moving.
Just nothing up top. It's just nothing.
That wasn't a good ball by Elneny. You got to make a better pass than that.
It's just nothing.
At this point, you're thinking there's absolutely no way he can score from there. It goes through the legs of Cedric. Let's see the deflection. The keeper's got it covered. It takes it under him.
Yeah, Gabriel scored. He probably would have saved it. Actually.
Now Arsenal proud record in this competition. It's on the line here. 21 finals. They record 14 number of wins. Ings again. Strong.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Cool K.
Doing that well, Armstrong, as he steps in off the line.
Shot by Ward-Prowse.
Ward-Prowse.
No. Virtual play paper in the middle has been saying that for months. The sentiment, one of his best games down the middle against FC under Emery. First man to dribble past Van Dijk on 1-on-1. Yep, we saw that game where they isolated him up top. And he had chances to score in that game against Liverpool. He just didn't put him away.
You know, when a player...
I think he's lost on the wing. He just looks lost on the wing.
Absolutely. And this is what I was just about to say. When a player is so lost when he plays out wide, you've got to do something as a manager to say, how can I get this guy more involved in the game? Go get the ball. If the ball isn't coming to you, you have to go and get the ball. That is the wonderful thing about Thierry Henry. You know, Thierry Henry could find himself on the edge of our own area and attack. You know, one of the greatest goals he ever scored against Tottenham, he's getting the ball on the edge of his own area. You know?
Yeah, but Henry had the freedom, Tony, to do what he wants. In Arteta's system, I think he employs the Pep system. You know, so Sterling, Morris, and those play. They are wide. You stay in your position. You keep the field balance. I don't think you have that flexibility to do that.
Oh, there we go.
Come, Martinelli. You got to mark Water Peters, Martinelli. Come on.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
Wow,
we're all over the place.
Got away with that one. Danny Ings receives a...
Martinelli has to mark Water Peters. You can't let him run wide, have the ball so much on the right. That was a foul on William.
It was.
That's ridiculous. That foul is too obvious not to call it.
Bellerin saved what would have been a potential goal from a Danny Ings shot.
Be tested here. They're going to be tested again. The quality of Ward-Prowse is going to be whipping this one in.
Welcome, guys. Those of you who are watching in the chat. Kirk, Cool K.
Kirk is saying Martinelli will get us back in the match. We hope somebody gets us back in. Kirk. We don't look good so far. Apollo is saying William is just strolling around like a good day at the park. Could not even be bothered. Not even pretend to care when we are playing too. I don't think so. I think William is actually trying. I just think he's not getting results. I think if you're in this position, you're feeling the pressure of producing and it's just not happening for him.
Dangerous sometimes forgetting that.
Poor control, Nketiah. Poor control.
Yeah.
That's awful control.
Haven't mentioned him yet. Hardly seen him in the match so far.
Every time I see Cedric down the wing, he's on his own.
Yeah. Come on, Cedric, better cross.
Martinelli is not willing to stay out there to support him. He's like, I want to be in the box. I want to be receiving your cross. You know, whereas when Aubameyang and Tierney are playing down there, you know, they can make stuff go on. Or Smith Rowe will fall into that area and create triangles. But Cedric seems to be on his own.
We don't have this. Well, the triangle should be Nketiah, Martinelli, and Cedric, right? Or a midfielder, Xhaka on the left if he comes forward. You're right. You're not getting that. Southampton plays with a lot of energy, right? They're pretty fit, and they do pressure you. But we have to play with the same level of intensity as they're doing. See, they have the ball in the area. They're not getting pressured. Well, we have it. We're under pressure. They're not feeling the same level of pressure. Good pressure, Nketiah. Really good pressure. That's what you have to do. Nobody likes to play ball when they're under pressure.
This is an area where Forster just needs to improve a little bit. Taking really a long time here. I thought we could have hit that long. Suddenly he's in a bit of trouble once forever, doesn't he, to clear that ball. There's a Forster. Won 2 Scottish Cups in his time with Celtic. Interesting field rule, but likes to sort of go inside.
Look how easy they beat our press. That is too easy. Come on, Martinelli. You have to stay closer to him, Martinelli.
The stadium announcer gave him the goal. The announcer is connected with Southampton. I think it will, unfortunately, then go down as an own goal. William again.
Oh, come on, William. Jesus.
It's really summed it up a little bit for Arsenal so far. Well, he won the ball pretty well there, William. I wondered if it was a free kick on Walker Peters. We'll see it now. It does come into the back of him.
Yeah, it was a foul.
The officials. Definite foul. Then he gives the ball away a little bit sloppily.
Cool, K. I'm not worried about El Neni to pivot in XYZ. Essentially, Aziz is doing the Xhaka role, playing 6, spraying from deep.
Actually, I mean, he's featured too often.
Interesting.
The youngsters have come in. Smith Rowe playing in that role as a withdrawn striker. That's where he's playing today. It's a lot to follow because Smith Rowe has been the outstanding player.
So is William the next Ozil?
Wow. Let's hope he doesn't get that.
Well, he's 2.5 years. He's 2.5 years left on his contract, and he's £200,000 a week.
Jesus Christ, Leno. What the hell?
Oh, you're way ahead of me then.
Yeah, I just had to change channel, and now I've jumped ahead a little bit. Whew.
Oh, that's a terrible kick. Yeah, that's a terrible kick.
Really could have catched in on that slight error from the goalkeeper. This time it's Armstrong. That's deflected too.
Sure. Everybody seems to. It's too early, I guess. Must be too early in the morning to play a game because they're playing like they haven't woken up yet.
Yeah.
That's such a terrible kick out. If you're gonna kick it that way, don't kick it to the right. You don't kick the ball straight down the middle then if you're so.
And you definitely can't kick it on the floor. You have to get some air on that.
Yeah, but you go to the right, so if it goes out of bounds or you get a chance to win the ball field, you can't do that. That is awful.
Corner comes in from Ward-Prowse out to Danny Ings. His header is off target.
But nobody's marking Ings either. We're just not in there.
He's got a marker, but he just wins it because he's physically that much bigger than his
marker. Oh, it's Martinelli. Yeah.
Doing that job. I'm not sure why that's not a defender. The best marksman in the Premier League.
We can't even kick the ball out, huh? We should just go back to bed.
The Southampton.
Sorry, we woke you up. Sorry, we woke you up, Arsenal. We're so sorry we woke you up this morning. Go back to bed. You're playing like it.
Really good. And
their press is really, yeah.
You know,
look at Theo. Even Theo is playing defense. I've noticed that from the other day. Really organized press.
You have to look at this and think, well, you know, look, if their press is this good, then the midfield has to drop.
Yeah.
Okay, now find a man. Find him back. Oh, unlucky Pepe. Shot on target again. That's a good ball. Oh.
You're way ahead of me.
So Cedric has a first attempt on goal from a break, which is blocked.
Oh, that's a good ball by Pepe. That's a good try by Pepe to find Cedric. Just off target all game, all of us.
You kind of feel like that's just on Cedric's wrong side.
Apollo's on 36 minutes. I'm on 35-50. Apollo, you're a little bit ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm on 36-18 now.
Yeah, you're ahead of me. You're about 36 ahead of me. That's a good try by Pepe.
So at least we created another opportunity. Oh man, too easy there, Bellerin.
Just starting to get into the game. They've got to feed it to him.
Luckily, offside. So I just reprimanded Bellerin for letting his player go past him, but in fact he was offside. Though it was very touch and go because Gabriel was playing a little bit deeper than everybody else.
Yeah.
Offside.
I don't think Bellerin was playing offside. You just let him go. I don't think he was playing. I think he was playing offside.
I'm hoping he was playing offside. I'm hoping.
Because I don't see him put his hand up. Normally you put your hand up when somebody goes by you like that. He wasn't putting his hand up.
And that would have been really shocking defending if he wasn't offside because he literally did look like he just let him walk past him and he could have ended up running in on goal.
It's not exactly a done deal, but they're very hopeful.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Gabriel plays a ball that ends up between Martinelli and Cedric. Neither go for it, and it ends up going out for a Southampton throw.
That was a good ball. They just got to go get the ball.
Yeah, we're just not on the same wavelengths. That's what it is. Oh, what the hell goes on there? These guys are just not on the same wavelength. Arsenal struggling currently to just get passes together.
And then he had more time to do that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Playing nervous.
So at the start of the season, El Neni looked like the new Andrea Pirlo. What's your? Oh my God! What's going on now, Rob Holding? What have you done? What the hell? Making costly errors. You know what? Players just.
What the hell was that?
So yeah. I'll let you just catch up there.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
As I was saying, El Neni, the new Andrea Pirlo, seems to have lost his way a little bit of late. What's your feelings on that, Bertram?
I think what happens sometimes is you have a good run of form, you're playing well, you get pulled out of the team, and you just like Gabriel, you just lose it. You just lose it. It's hard to get it back, and you can see with Gabriel. I think El Neni was the same way. He was playing really well. Got pulled out of the team, and he hasn't done well since. Oh, that was a brilliant try. That's why you should be playing in the middle. That ball that Pepe tried a while ago, that's right. What you need in the center of the park. If you're going to make a turnover, that's a turnover you should be making.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why you need him in the middle of the park. That's what he did when he was at Lille.
Yeah.
Good angle for the space from him.
No, how can Walker be that open? How can Walker be that free? I need to see that play again.
Oh, come on.
No, Cedric. Why is Cedric so deep? Like your center half should be the last man, not you on the left. That's crazy. You cannot be the last man as a left back. Uh-oh. Cedric is now playing like AMN.
Go on, Pepe. Good. Come on, one of you. Forward. Oh, Jesus Christ. See, now in this game, there's an obvious mismatch. Martinelli against any defender, against any defender, is a mismatch.
But he's not getting the ball enough.
Right now, I'm looking for somebody to create a one-on-one opportunity with Martinelli against any defender, and I've not seen it once yet.
Because he's not getting the ball. He doesn't have Tierney feeding him. That's the thing. Pepe should be the same way against any defender. Sporty Jordan, and then he's just inconsistent. We need more consistent players. Yeah, that's why Partey comes back. Will help us.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll play in this game. Partey will get 20 minutes if we're down 1-0. Still are we're losing.
Yeah, you kind of feel that if after 60 minutes this isn't going anywhere, we'll see Saka and Partey coming on.
I don't see Xhaka in the game though. That's interesting. We're almost 42 minutes and I don't see Xhaka in the game.
Yeah.
Not he's doing anything bad, it's just not seeing him. What's gonna eat? What is that? A stupid Pepe? That is such a stupid free kick to give away. That is such a dumb free kick to give away.
Yeah.
Ward-Prowse. Like, really? How does that make sense?
He's not a good defender, but he's physical. And when he goes, I've noticed this about Pepe. He's very physical. He's a very strong guy, but he's
that was just dumb.
He misuses his natural physique.
I'm gonna say that was just dumb.
Yeah,
he's not going anywhere. The ball is in the air.
That's just misuse of your physique.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. He's not. Where is Bertram going? Nowhere. That is. You're giving the best free kicker in the league a chance to score. That's what you're doing. That's crazy. Well, you're before me, so you can tell me what happened.
Woo! Over the bar from Ward-Prowse. This guy is a dead ball specialist, man. If he can stay, if somebody will prize him away this summer, I'm pretty sure of it.
The thing is, does he have the all-around game? That's the thing. Right? You need an all-around game.
He scores goals. You know, you look at Ostergaard and you think the same thing. If a guy from midfield is scoring you 8 to 10 goals and creating, 8 to 10 assists, that's something you can do work with. If there's nothing else going on in his game, you can bring those other elements in. And I think that's what people saw with Pepe. We saw that he could score goals and he could make assists. We thought we could, develop the rest of his game. But he seems to have lost the most basic part of it, which is just scoring goals and making assists.
Yeah, I think Ostergaard is different because what he does really well, he plays the ball really well between the lines. Come on, Martinelli, move now. We just look ordinary, though.
Oh, that's terrible, Cedric. Cedric's crossing from. Oh no, that's just bad.
What is that? A amen cross?
No, it's.
That's the second one he hit the same spot.
Yeah.
A second cross he hit at the same spot. At some point. Yeah, well, neither did amen, and we gave him a hard time about how he played. He doesn't play on the left either.
1 minute of extra time in the first half.
We've only gotten one chance, nothing really clear cut. That's what this team does. The same players, that's what we're doing for the first part of the season. Same players, they don't create chances.
Yeah. The goalkeeper has had absolutely nothing to do.
Nope.
We've had 2 shots on target, but neither have been.
I'm telling you, Theo is running his socks off, boy, playing defense. Don't see much offensively, but they're all fit. Southampton plays really hard.
Arsenal just playing it around now. Looks like they're happy to just go in at the half, 1-0 up. Yeah, that's the half.
Yeah.
So very disappointing first half from Arsenal, but as I alluded to yesterday, I kind of expected Arsenal to drop off in this game and go for it in 3 days' time when we play this fixture again.
Cool K said Walker looks better than any of our attacking players. Yeah, and he plays defense nowadays too. Well, we didn't. It says 18 says because tears are done. Well, we weren't saying it was a done when he was with us. It's amazing when you leave. Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, we can say that. We can say that, but there's so many players who we don't miss. You know, you look at Alexander Haleb, you look at Mkhitaryan, you look at Iwobi, you look at Oxlade-Chamberlain. You know, the list goes on. Players who left Arsenal, Sanchez. You know, we're just like, well, you left us, and what happened to your career? Nothing. You didn't do nothing. You know, the only person whose career went anywhere better was Wojciech Szczesny because he's won the league. He's the only one. But everybody.
Well, no, Van Persie won the league, but he went downhill after that.
Yeah,
but he fell off a cliff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, so it does kind of make you, you know, look at some of these situations where you go, well, you know, oh, we didn't use a player and we let a player leave us, and you know, who's the other one?
I would say if you think about the players that you're talking about,
I mean, the other player I used to like that I was a bit sort of, I couldn't understand why we let him go was Alex Song. You know, Alex Song was a brilliant player in the middle.
No, we didn't let him go, Tony. Tony, we didn't let him go. He pushed our hand to go to Barcelona.
Yeah, true. You know, but he was such a good player for us when he left, and you're just like, well, you just ruined your career.
I think the players who left had more regret than we had for them leaving.
Yeah.
Think about all those players, whether it's from Gleb way back when.
Yeah.
With Song, with Ramsey's a different story. We let Ramsey leave. Van Persie forced his way out. All those players, we'd have kept them on longer than need be, frankly, the way we operate. Kirk said, I wish someone could explain what is going on with Bellingham. He should have been in the squad for this match. I think there's a cat and mouse game being played. He doesn't want to sign. We're probably not going to play him. If we think we play him and he does well, more teams will come in. I don't know what the logic is, but I think he's gone. If I was him, I would have to go. I mean, you get more money. If you're going to get money when he leaves, he gets more money when he leaves.
I mean, it's one of those situations where if he's not going to be involved in this particular game in any format, then surely he needs to be out on loan. But they can't seem to sort out the situation. So I'm a little bit worried about that situation, in all honesty, Kirk. If he's not good enough to be on the bench of a game like this, when you got 2 goalkeepers, you know, you got 2 goalkeepers, and you can't put Bellingham on the bench in a game.
I think what's going on is this. At least in my view, is that he doesn't. He's like, it's like Sancho when he was at Man City. I look at this team. I see all these players coming in. I'm not going to force my way into the team. I want to start and play. I can go to Germany and start, or like Sheffield wanted to buy me for what, £5 million. I would have started. Why should I sit on the bench, not develop my game, and go someplace and play in the Premier League or Bundesliga and start? And I can also make more money by leaving and get a sign-on fee plus my wages. Why wouldn't I leave? Sentiment is saying Walker was in a better gel team, Cool K under a better manager. Yeah, I think Theo wasn't appreciated. He scored over 100 goals for the club, and he got a lot of grief. People didn't rate him. Look, I don't think Theo game developed the way it should have been. But anybody who scored more than 100 goals can play some element of football. Absolutely. It's hard to score 100 goals in any competition, in any league, across any of the divisions in Europe. So he wasn't appreciated.
Yeah, you have to learn as a team coach to take advantage of what a player does best. You know, you're not always going to be blessed with complete players. You know, you look at some players; they're completely one-footed, but that 1 foot is so good that you have to say, "Well, I can't do without it." You know, David Beckham was pretty much one-footed. Not to say he couldn't play with his left foot, but his left foot, in comparison to his right foot, was just a non-starter.
True.
And
I do think for Theo, he got injured a lot also, especially early in his career, right? When he got injured against Tottenham in the FA Cup game where we won 2-0 and he was dominating, even without scoring, he was on his best form. And when you get ACL injuries, it takes a while to come back, as we used to be the Ox. I think Ox have 2 of them. It takes a while for you to recover your form.
Yeah.
Right then the team has moved on. It became very difficult.
Okay, I just saw a comment that Balogun scored a hat-trick yesterday.
Yeah, well, Balogun may score. Actually, he doesn't want to sign. What are you going to do? Kuke saying Walcott was a stud. End off. Look how he looks better than any of our attacking players today. When he played against us last month, when he scored against us, nobody could live with him. I think, look, I've always been a Theo fan because I see the end product. But I do think he should spend more time developing his game. He didn't keep the ball really well. He wasn't a very good passer. His defense was lacking. At Southampton, he's playing really well in terms of pressing. He's much fitter. He's not injured. Look, the reason why he went up from loan from Everton because he wasn't producing for Everton, right? I watched all the Everton games. He wasn't producing. That's why he's out on loan. He's got renewed energy, motivation, and he's playing well for Southampton. I'm sure they appreciate his contribution.
So apparently Aubameyang had to go home last minute just prior to this game. So that's why we've got 2 keepers on the bench.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I noticed that he had a personal matter why he had to go home. I guess they didn't bring enough players. They have other players in the squad.
Yeah. Balogun played last night, so...
Well, if they want to play him today, they would have played him last night, right? They could have brought him today. They had no intention of playing him today. That's why they played him yesterday. Look, Balogun should get a chance at Nketiah, guys. I'm sorry. Nketiah has not done enough for me to be on the field. Not to knock Nketiah, just hasn't done enough. He should be playing in the under-23 and Balogun's having to get a chance.
Yeah.
When Balogun scores this is cool, Kay. When Balogun scores a hat-trick in reserve, he's great. But when Nketiah scores in the reserve, breaks records on the international stage, and already has 5 first-team goals this season, he's average. But we haven't seen Balogun, cool, Kay, to see if he could also do what Nketiah does. You have to get the opportunity to see what you can do. We saw Balogun in the Europa Cup scoring and coming on the field in 2 minutes and scoring twice, frankly. So Nketiah's got much more opportunities than he has. I just don't see Nketiah's all-round game to justify, given the limited opportunity he's going to get, why he should be there instead of Balogun.
Yeah. So Arsenal under-23s last night won 3-0. Won 5-0. Great goal by Miguel Aziz, which I'm just watching now. The 5th of the goals. Balogun scored a hat-trick. And the other goal by Muller.
Kuke said, you haven't seen him because Arteta thinks he's not good enough. The man doesn't have a single start in the first team. I don't know. He started another Europa League game and was anonymous. Kuke. I've seen him in Europa League starting games and was anonymous against pub teams. We will not have consensus on Nketiah. People like yourself and Apollo think he should be playing and what he brings. He brings a lot of energy. But apart from his energy and tap-ins, what else does he bring to the team? Can he beat a player? Does he get behind the defense? Is he a good passer? How well does he move off the ball?
Bertram, your camera's gone fuzzy. Can hear you perfectly, but your focus just went.
I don't know what's happening. Maybe
Maybe touch the screen for the camera to refocus.
Let me get out and come back.
When your finger comes close to the camera, it focuses perfectly.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening because I haven't done anything to this. I could change cameras and use my
the focus point. The focus point's just gone close for some reason. Here's what I do. Yeah, better. Yeah. It just needed to refocus itself.
Must be like a Ketia. No, I have my glass on the cookie. I have to watch my TV. It's way down the side, so I can't. I'm nearsighted. I can't see even though it's a big TV. I'm not sure why. I can see it, but I need to see every little element of the figures on it. So,
okay. So I see. Just having a little browse through some of the Arsenal Academy stuff. We signed 4 players to professional contracts this week. So congratulations, Brooke Norton-Cuffy, James Hilson, Alex Kirk, and Omar Rakic signed earlier in the month.
Yeah, I do think I've been saying this. We should employ the Leicester Dortmund model with some tinkering. We have sold, I think, in the last 3 years, or gotten rid of players worth 100. Well, we paid 190 million pounds for, and got back zero.
Zero, yeah.
Think about it. You spent 190 million pounds, and it's like buying an investment, and it's go down the drain because it's supposed to be investment. It's poor management. Nobody does that. If most people did that, they'd be bankrupt. So I don't understand the logic of how we make decisions on personnel. Have I said before, Tony? This is the best window to buy in because if you have to do it on credit, right?
Yeah.
Aston Villa just bought Sanson for 14 million pounds. He's a player probably worth 25 to 30 million in the normal market. They get him at half because Marcel, I'm sure, is in dire need for money.
Yeah,
now's the time to go find out who's in dire need and go get the best player, and you pay them over a period of time. You may not have to pay all the cash at once. And Villa intends on really staying up there. If they want to get a very, very good midfielder who's a box-to-box midfielder, we need to do something similar. We should have taken Odegaard, and this is going to be an option to buy. We should not go get him. It's a waste of time to me, no matter how good he is. Because what we're trying to do, finish top 4, we still make top 4, win the Europa League. If that's the objective, then that low may make sense. But I don't see why we should restrict Smith Rowe's growth by bringing in another creative midfielder. Now, he may get injured and you need cover, but Odegaard is not coming here to sit on the bench.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting to see how Arteta uses Odegaard if he comes in. Because, we can see how Smith Rowe is growing in confidence week by week from being played. And he obviously has a great understanding with Saka. And that combination alone is why those two have to play together. Because when you have that kind of, understanding that's, just there. And they've obviously developed that over the years in the under-23s and the under-18s.
I think why they play so well together because they don't lose the ball. People don't realize that.
You look at Willian and Pepe. They have no understanding with any other player on the pitch except themselves.
No, Tony, I think the difference is Smith Rowe and Saka do not lose the ball. Pepe and William turn the ball over. They will never have understanding when they can't keep the ball. You can't develop understanding and 1-2s if you're going to keep losing the ball. And Saka wasn't good on the right early on when he was playing there. Look at what he's playing on the right now. He had to make way for Aubameyang to play on the left.
Dubs, we're losing 1-0. They conceded a goal from an own goal, really. The shot by Kyle Walker-Peters was deflected into his own goal by Gabriel. Gabriel. Went under Leno's body. Leno would have saved it had it not been for the deflection, which took it away from his hand and closer to his body, so it went under his body. We haven't really been at the races in the first half, being totally outplayed in most areas, to be honest. The usual suspects aren't in the game. Willian, Pepe. Cedric is playing at left back, which seems uncomfortable for him because he's not able to do anything that he would normally do. He's not getting any assistance really down the left from Martinelli at this stage. So right now, you know, in that dressing room, something's got to change. Something massive has got to change because, you know, we have to have changed the methodology of play. You know, it wouldn't surprise me to see a substitution, but more importantly, a change in the way in which we play. You know, you can't just go out there and just do the same thing and hope it's gonna happen.
So I'll summarize by saying we've been poor. That's really poor across the board. I can't make an excuse for Cedric because the crosses he made were on his right foot. So there's no excuse about if you try to admit Maitland-Niles did the game last week and try with left foot and kick it over, you know, outside. He had cross on his right foot, his favorite foot, and they just didn't land any close to any Arsenal player. Yeah. End of the day, and then he gave the ball away that created the first goal, frankly. We just haven't played well. It's early in the morning, I guess, and we haven't woken up. My hope is that we drink some coffee when we're in the changing room, when we went for halftime and wake up, because if we don't, we're going to be out of the competition.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, we just joined it.
I just read the comment from Apollo about Pepe getting, you know, having 3 players up against him. You know, you're right, Apollo. You know, that is where the manager has to look at something and go, right, I need to find a way to free that player up. You know, if he's constantly facing 3 men, do I then tell Hector Bellerin, overlap him and force the left back to have to follow you, which leaves Pepe inside? You know, so he has to make some kind of change to the system to allow Pepe more opportunity to be able to run at players and to create.
I think Kuke said, just looking at clear chances, it wasn't that big a difference between us and them. They're playing better than we are, but it's not as bad as it. I would agree that there haven't been a ton of chances, but we just do not look right. And I'm not seeing players like Xhaka imposing themselves on the game.
Oh, what the hell?
What the hell was that, Gabriel?
No, what the hell is what Rob Holding just did, passing a ball out from his own box to nobody, and now Southampton have a throw.
He gave one to the opposition before, didn't he, in the first half? In the box. He doesn't want to play Tuesday because players are judged based on each game, you know. He wants David Luiz to take his slot on Tuesday. That's what he's looking for.
Yeah. The thing is, he's almost guaranteed to play, though, wouldn't it? Because it will just be Gabriel out, Lewis in.
Yeah.
Pablo Mari is still struggling, so he's not in the picture to play. So it would definitely be Luiz and Holding as opposed to Luiz and Pablo.
Apollo saying we turn the garbage when we rotate. Yeah, well, Apollo is a team that lost like eight. That we had 8 losses and 4 wins way back when, before we on this winning streak. So same players, most of them.
Yeah.
I just can't believe William fall off as well as he has. I mean, it's amazing, actually.
Go on, give it to him. He's in.
Oh, you're way ahead of me.
Geez. Pepe falls over at the most inopportune moment there.
He does that sometimes, doesn't he? I haven't seen it yet. What? So now he's gone. Give it to him. Oh,
he just falls over. So,
change your studs. Change your studs, Pepe.
Change your studs, absolutely.
Why are you following him, William? Why are you following him? He's not going nowhere. You have him boxed in and you follow him. You just need to be on the bench. Look at this. He's boxed in. He can't go anywhere. And you're going to foul him. Like, William is just annoying me. I was a William supporter. He's just annoying me. William and Pepe made a bad touch, actually, Tony.
Yeah.
He touched the ball inside with his right foot. They should be outside with his right foot.
That's right. That's right. But the fact is, he could have still recovered if he doesn't fall over. He needs to sort his studs out.
Because Kuke is not just Gabriel. Holding is having a bad game too, Kuke. It's not just Holding has made 2 awful passes. One almost gave away a goal. It's the whole team. It's no one player. Nobody looks good, actually. No player.
Nobody. Yeah. You know, we're waiting for Martinelli to catch fire. That's not happening at the moment. You know, obviously the thing with Martinelli is he needs the reps. He needs time to get back. You know, so you can understand it with him. But there are other players out there who just aren't performing and are being given, consistent opportunities to go out there and improve their play. And we're not seeing that improvement, you know?
Yeah. Gabriel just got beaten a while ago. He shouldn't get beaten on the line like that. All you got to do is box out Adams. He's not having the best of days. We have no pattern. There's nothing happening. Apollo saying Willock for William. Just realized Ceballos on the bench. Isn't on the bench either. Otherwise, I'd have him on instead of William. Yeah, William should be off. But I can't tell. He's made promises to William. And he's trying to have him play out of his funk, and it's not.
You're not going to believe what you just look at this. Look at this. Route 1 football.
So the ball is kicked over. What the hell?
Unbelievable.
He's on Gabriel's side too.
Just the fact that he was able to run through shows.
No, that's Holding's mark. No, that's Holding's mark. That was Holding's mark. That was Holding's mark. Holding has the view. He didn't have that view. Holding had the view.
Yeah, lucky escape. Absolutely, Sporty Jordan.
Yeah,
man, I miss going out with my boy Sporty, man. We'd have been in the pub having a nice Sunday afternoon drink on the river by now, eh?
No, I think that pandemic is saving your liver. That's what it's doing. It's saving your liver. Say thanks.
Oh, I miss having a drink on a Sunday afternoon. You know, nice days like this, Sunday afternoon down near the beach.
Yeah, we need changes. This team is just not it. He needs to refresh up the team. And our central defenders are just poor.
Come on.
So Bellingham gets the ball. He doesn't have a pass. And Nketiah again, like, sorry, guys, I'm sorry.
So just to sum up what we've seen in the first 5 minutes of this second half is a repeat of the first half, basically. Bad passing, people falling over, no connection between players, last minute defending, opening up, like, you know, just complete rubbish.
I think we should put on Laka for Nketiah. I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. He's not good enough.
Have to find some way.
He's not good enough. He's not good. I'm sorry. I know all these defenders, Nketiah.
There's nothing going up top. You've got to, Lacazette will come in this game and he will start dropping deep.
Yep.
Bringing players in ahead of him.
Yep. We're not handling the press either. Bertram shots, it's the post instead of post before the flag goes up offside. Okay. I didn't see the offside. I thought he wasn't offside, actually.
That's what I couldn't understand.
I don't understand that because I thought Holding kept him onside.
Oh, that's well done, Nketiah. But then you can't stand up. What's that? That's a foul, surely, ref. So Nketiah does well to get to the ball amongst two defenders and wins a free kick.
It's a corner, isn't it? It's a corner.
Free kick. So let's hope we can get some better delivery from this opportunity.
But that's a Pepe delivery, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be. But his last corner was absolutely shocking. Willian to Pepe in. I don't see the point of that. Why would you put both of them to take that unless you're working something? You literally may as well just say, you know what, one of you take it and the other one of us get in the box and create havoc. I really never understand why teams do that. You know, if you're working something, then it makes sense. But if you're just going to pass the ball one time and put it in, it's a point. You've wasted a pass.
Yeah, I would agree. Come on, referee, that's a foul, isn't it?
Offside. So we're at 53 minutes. I'm going to give. I think we're going to have six or 7 minutes, and then I think Arteta's going to need to start making some changes if he wants to win this game.
I don't like it's like Wenger. He makes changes. He makes changes at 70th minute. He may do it earlier because he's desperate, but
yeah. I mean, the interesting thing we got to also remember, guys, is that this game, if needs be, will go to extra time and penalties. So there's no, game over and then there's a replay. This is a straight. This game has to finish today. Here we go. So we're on 54 minutes. 2 players coming on, Partey and Willock.
Yeah. Partey
and Saka. The exact 2 players that I thought we would see.
So it's all coming off. Martinelli coming off and William.
We haven't seen yet.
William has to come off. He just doesn't contribute anything. He may take off Pepe too. He could take off anybody, frankly.
Help. Oh my God. Pepe has always got 3 players on him. Now he's just been kicked. Who's that?
It is 3 players.
Yeah, 3 players.
He beat up, and he got rid of the 3,
Yeah.
He got rid of them, actually. He wasn't fouled.
Ooh. Ouch, that must hurt. That's got to be a yellow card.
He did beat them. Yeah. Oh, that's a yellow card. Oh, come on, Bertram.
Yeah, he does get it. Jack Stevens got a yellow card for that.
Is it Stevens or Bertrand?
No, it's Stevens.
It should have been both of them, actually.
With the leg in, but he jumps on top of him as well.
No, but I'm saying both of them should have got yellow cards. Because Bertrand wasn't playing the ball. Pepe and Stevens clash. Okay, Arsenal, do you think I should? Arsenal, do you guys think that we should have brought players in a halftime? He doesn't make changes like that. He give you a chance to show him something early, and then he has to make a change. I was getting desperate. I tend to make desperate decisions. That's how the kids start playing. When he gets desperate, he makes those decisions. He doesn't do it proactively. Now Jose would have made changes in the 35 minute. He was just be like, forget this, not working.
So it definitely, once again, this game, you can see the lack of Tierney down the left-hand side makes everybody else's job difficult. I like Cedric. I'm not against him, but I just feel that what Tierney gives you, both defensively and offensively, allows the rest of the team, so much more.
Yeah. Xhaka is in the game.
So here we
Maybe
go.
that says a lot about him, but he's not in the game.
So El Neni being replaced by Partey, Martinelli being replaced by Saka.
Yeah.
I just don't get that. Well,
I don't understand why William keeps playing. Why is William playing? Like, everybody knows them. I told you, Tony, he made promises to William. He's made promises. Jeez, why is William still on the field? Everybody sees it, except Arteta.
You're playing the number 10 role, the most dynamic place to play, and you've done bugger all for 57 minutes.
Nothing.
And you're still holding that place.
Nothing. You haven't contributed 1 iota to the game, and you're still playing. That's why he had to blow up with some player who says he has favorites. He does have favorites. It's crazy.
Nice. Straight away, Saka. Ooh! Straight away, literally within seconds of coming on the pitch. Who's that? Pepe and Eddie combine.
Eddie made a bad touch. So keep talking, telling Apollo. Look at his first touch, Tony. His first touch is all over the place. But he got that heel from Pepe. Look at this. Look at his first touch.
Yeah.
He has no control over the ball. That ball should be taken across Stevens.
Oh, good opportunity there. Falls. That's a well worked corner. Ball forced to Holding. He chests it down in the area.
Didn't somebody block him? Oh, I thought somebody blocked him actually.
So Holding should do better there. He should hit the target.
Now somebody did something from behind him. Watch when he bring it down. I'm not sure what happened. Why he put his foot through it? He pulled his foot back, right? Marty's not match fit, unfortunately. Yeah. Sentiment saying Martinelli's not match fit. I would think so. He wasn't in the game.
That would make sense. That would make sense. You know, the kid's just come back from a serious injury. He needs reps. Okay, so now Arsenal have had a little portion of sustained attacking, beginning to start to work some triangles.
Come on, Bellerin. Just don't cross the ball for Christ's sake.
Yeah, he realizes
somebody out and cross the ball to them. Martinelli also wasn't getting a lot of service, frankly.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Nketiah. Oh, that was Saka. My bad. So this is, again, one of the reasons that I think the manager likes to play David Luiz is from the centre-back position, he can find the player.
Yep.
None of these two guys can do that.
Nope. The great observation. That's what David Luiz does. 40-yard pass, just like what Liverpool used to have with Van Dijk. People don't realize that. Van Dijk would spray 40-yard pass to Mane, spread your defense out. We don't have that now without David Luiz playing. Bellerin, who you passing the ball to? It couldn't be Pepe. Come on, Pepe. Somebody needs to be right, Pepe. Somebody needs to go wide. You got to give Bellerin options. He has no pass.
Yeah, but I noticed the way the Southampton press worked again. The three players all moved in the same direction, which meant Bellerin didn't have the pass.
Yeah, but nobody was wide tone. You can spread them out. Nobody's to his right, so he can only go inside.
Yeah, no,
he has no option.
That's the problem. Right now, what was that? A foul throw by Cedric. I also seem to have a problem with throwing the ball in.
I think the ball has to go behind your head, Arsenal. It has to go behind your head. And it should be on the line. Like it's ludicrous for a professional to have a foul throw.
It is absolutely.
So Kuke said Eddie's getting 0 service, and Bertram only mentions Martinelli. Face.
See, the difference is, Kuke, if you're a striker, you have to sometimes create things for yourself. And Martinelli, you're right. He's not had a good game. His game's been no better than Eddie's. But the difference is he's coming back from an injury. And so
we know what he can do. We know what he can do. I haven't seen Nketiah do anything. Look, Nketiah has his fans who have seen him growing up with the team. And they're not objective in terms of how they assess him. They're just not.
Oh, he's just lost the ball from a good position.
Look, that was his controller wall. I keep telling people, every touch he makes is a bad touch. At some point, you can't defend it. Every touch he makes is a bad touch. You got to learn to control the ball. It's basic in football. He's not the answer. Sorry. He may get better, and I hope he gets better, and I hope he becomes a great forward. He's just not doing that now. Come on, Pepe. Hold the damn ball. We need Laka in the game.
Shot by William Partey. I just had a little pause on my screen. I seem to have jumped. I'm at 63.56.
I'm at 63.18, so you're ahead of me.
Okay.
You're 30 seconds ahead of me, actually.
Okay.
Come Pepe, far post Saka is open.
I wasn't sure whether I'd lost a minute.
Come on, Partey. That's not your thing. Pass the damn ball. We don't even look like scoring. That's the worst thing. Cool K said, William has to be easily one of our worst signings of the past 5 to 10 years. I kept on banging about, like I said, at least he doesn't have long left on his contract. 2 more years of William. Yeah, well, that's us. We don't even look like scoring. We're not even looking dangerous. That's the problem I have with this game.
Wow, looks like we're going to concede more often.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh my God, here we go. Southampton have got players in the box, and they screwed it up this time. Theo Walcott's shot goes over. They had men over.
Take William off the field, Arteta. Take William off the field. He's not doing anything. He looks like an old man. Take him off the field. I'm sorry. I hope he gets better, and I hope he justifies his contract. But right now, he's not helping.
So much space. Literally, Cedric is missing. It doesn't make sense. Get the ball on your chest, Holding. Christ.
They should have. Southampton should have scored, actually.
Yeah. William is.
Why is Holding behind Bellerin on that play, right? Why is Holding where he was? He was in a bad position. That ball that Bellerin went for, Holding went for the same ball. They both got beaten.
So you've got to imagine that come Tuesday, this team will look completely different. It will be like chalk and cheese.
Yeah.
You know, and it will just be the removal of 3 players out of this team that will make that huge difference.
4 players.
Yeah.
I think David Luiz will come in.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, hold it.
You're way ahead of me, so I don't know where you are.
I'm at 66.40.
Yeah, I'm at 66. So you're 35 seconds ahead of me. It's getting worse.
Now you're in. Hit it. Oh. Great save. So we had our first good passage of play. Eddie Nketiah gets his shot off, and Ben Foster makes a great save. The ball by Saka into Nketiah, absolutely amazing. Oh, Jesus Christ. The resultant corner comes out to Xhaka, who kicks the ball into touch.
You're way ahead.
Actually, the ball was from Pepe.
That was a brilliant ball, too. It was a brilliant ball. That's what I keep telling you, Tony. Pepe can pass the ball between the lines. Yeah. That's why he should be in the middle. He can make the pass between the lines.
I didn't even see that he swapped onto the left flank. So
look at this pass.
Brilliant.
Perfectly weighted pass. Perfectly weighted. Perfectly weighted pass. I don't know what Xhaka was doing. Xhaka should be taken off too. Xhaka has not been in the game at all.
Yeah.
Not that he's been bad, he's just not been in the game.
Yeah.
That was a brilliant. Pepe had those passes in his locker, I'm telling you. Sometimes they can imagine. I don't know what. Hey, what did Nketiah do, Tony? Not a damn thing with that ball. Look at that ball again. Is the defender making it look good? The defender who touched it. Eddie's not good enough, Sporty. And all you guys who keep saying Eddie, and Bertram, you're too critical of Eddie. I'm sorry. I'm critical of any player who's not producing.
Oh, a little bit of ping pong in the box. Ends up with a Saka left foot shot, which goes over the top. So we are slowly building something now that we've made the
Running
substitute.
out of time. We only got 20 minutes left.
Yeah. I think there's another substitute due. I think he's got to take off Xhaka and bring on Willock.
No, you got to take off. You got to take off
Nketiah,
Nketiah.
yeah.
Willock will make it dangerous. Willock gets in the box. William should be off and Nketiah should be off. Those are the changes. That's where Saka should have piled him a while ago. Flipped the ball over his head. Bertram has it in for Nketiah. And 18, I have it in for no player in any team in any league. What I do is do an independent, objective assessment of players and make an informed decision about their contribution to a team. Nketiah is a very hard worker, scores a lot for the under-23, scores a lot for the England under-23, and he hasn't done it at this level. And you don't have time as fans or team or as manager to nurture players when you're trying to win a league or you're trying to be top four, you're trying to get results.
Okay,
and Nketiah's control fundamental is poor. And if you can't control the ball, you should go learn to control before you get game time. Sorry. Forget about it.
Lacazette is getting ready to come on.
He should have came on a while ago.
So we look like we're going to see the end of Nketiah.
And
do we see the end of William? Do we see the end of William? Because you might.
No, we won't, because he's Arteta's favorite. He's not taking him off. By the way, 18, I criticize William too. I criticize William. I criticize Nketiah. I criticize what I see. Yeah, I think Sport is saying Xhaka is a passenger. Yeah, Xhaka has not been in the game. He's not been in the game at all. He hasn't had any imprint on the game. His game, it hasn't been there today at all. I'm not saying the team has played, overall the team hasn't played well, but there are certain players in certain positions who get more focus. Give them how they've been playing all season. Oh, Pepe.
So it's an interesting substitution. Bellerin for Lacazette.
So who goes to right back? So he's going to play three defenders?
He could play Cedric over to right. Could he be playing
Saka left back? Now put Saka left back, I guess. Put Cedric right, Saka left.
Cedric is right now.
And Saka left, right? I think Nketiah is a liability and shouldn't be on the field. I would have put on Willock for Nketiah.
Yeah, so Saka has gone left.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or Xhaka or Saka?
Oh, should have done better there. Good ball from Partey into Nketiah, but he totally miscues his control. The ball literally went through him.
Didn't I just tell you that he can't control the ball? Didn't I be saying that all day? He can't control the ball? Like, I want to be a prophet here, but I want the 18s to explain that to me. Why a professional footballer can't control the football. Maybe Cool can and 18 can explain that to me.
So immediately, Lack is in the game. He's picking the ball off the defender. Oh, come on.
You're way ahead of me, Tony, so I have to go with your commentary.
Good ball,
Xhaka could be
Cedric.
taking off too, because Xhaka hasn't contributed to the game. Xhaka could sit beside us and watch. Yes, he's not
in. Oh. Actually had time, Cedric, there to go into the area. Stand him up, stand him up, stand him up. That's it. Well done. Now we've reformed. Great. So we do look slightly better now with the players being replaced. We've still got Willian on the pitch. How much longer, I don't know. But, yeah, we're going to see what happens. So,
come on, Cedric, you need a better cross than that.
Now I'm trying to work out the formation because we've got Laka and Nketiah. So it looks like Oh, unlucky. Stand him up again. Stand him up. Help him, Holding. Great tackle. Great tackle. Gabriel, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Take him on. Take him on now. Oh, come on, Willian. Literally too slow to get his shot off and ends up getting the tackle in the box. But he's in an acre of space, but he just doesn't use the ball quickly enough. That's one of them where you just whip it straight in top right-hand corner. You don't need to take a touch.
No, I thought it was a good idea. I see it now. It's a good block. I think it's one of those where you fake the shot, though, Tony.
Oh, that's a foul, ref. Come on. Great bit of play by Gabriel to pass the ball round his player. The player blocks him, obviously, but the referee doesn't call the foul. Oh, get it. Thank you.
You're weird, I mean. All the Cedric crosses are too long today. That's a foul, referee, isn't it?
Are you talking about Gabriel?
Yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah, that's what I'm shouting about.
What the hell?
He clearly blocked him.
He's saying he dived, I guess.
Go past him, Willian. Go past him.
Who was Xhaka passing the ball to?
Okay, Arsenal are on the front foot now. It's all Arsenal. Oh, that's a great cross. Oh, unlucky Laka. Some really good pressure here. I love the balls from Partey. He's literally just putting the balls in through the lines. It's beautiful. Beautiful to watch.
What he does, Tony,
nobody else can do that.
What he does, Tony, he just doesn't make the first pass. He's looking for what's the better pass to make. He has time, more time than most on the field.
Okay, so Southampton are making a change.
Come on, Laka. Yeah, the
Che Adams being replaced by Lundulu.
So Southampton hasn't been in the game in the second half, but we're not doing anything with the ball when we get it.
So we're at 77 minutes, 77-30. Arsenal have a throw-in. Knocking on the door now. Once again, looks like a foul. What was that? He's called offside. Lacazette called offside. Yeah. Again, this is that conversation we had yesterday. I think Lacazette's elbow is offside. It's just ridiculous.
He needs to tuck his elbows in. Tuck your elbows in. So wait, the linesman gave him offside. So that's not the VAR. You can't blame VAR for that one. The linesman says, no, his leg is offside. His right leg is offside.
Is it the lower part or the upper part?
The lower part is the heel. Even I can see it with my glasses on. The heel is offside. That's a bad offside, I must say, because the players behind him had just stepped up. It's interesting.
Well done, William Partey, breaking up play. Let's do something now, William. Oh, he's run into a dead hole. He's managed to recover it. Inside to Partey, thank you. There you go. Nice and easy. Partey, he's going to do the right thing every time.
Holding can't pass for, you know what?
Score! Oh! Oh! Off the line! Offside. Somebody was offside, or was it a foul? We had 2 free opportunities there. I can't even describe what happened. It was so quick. With 2 free opportunities. The ball being played in the lines by Partey is unbelievable. Again, who's that offside this time? It's Nketiah offside. Very, very slim. But his last shot, he kicks 1 foot off. He kicks the ball 1 foot off the other.
Nketiah, God, you know what? People that be cut. You know what? All you guys in the forum talking about Nketiah, have you watched the game? No, seriously. Have you watched the game? Have you watched him play the last number of games, including Apollo, by the way, Apollo? I'm talking to you too. Cool Cave, 18, Apollo. Have you watched him play? What? You guys must think I'm anti-Nketiah. Why would I be anti-Nketiah? I mean, look at that shot he just took with his left foot. Tony, you could take a better shot, Tony, in your sleep. Seriously, the ball came in his face. What did he do? I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm amazed at the support he's getting. You know the worst thing about it, Tony? When you're a defender, if you're Mustafi making all those mistakes, you get slammed and destroyed because it causes goal. When you're not scoring goal on the other end, you don't get the same amount of pressure. It's amazing. Why is he still on the field? That's my question. What the hell was that, Pepe? Why is he still on the field? There's no way I would take Martinelli off the field and leave Nketiah on. I don't care how unfit Martinelli is. No way. No way. Come on,
okay, so we're into the last 10 minutes of the game now. It's now or never.
Yeah. Are we going out because we have the great Nketiah up front? That's why I'll be going home. Great Nketiah up front with his great control, great shots with the left and right foot. Wonderful to watch. Wonderful to watch. I think he's the best player on the Arsenal team. I think he can always play. I agree with you, 18 and Apollo and Cool K. I think Nketiah should always be starting. He may score, but he's not good. Even if he scores, he's not good enough. I don't care if he scores.
Ooh.
Because he can score what? In under 23s? Agada said because
we're off.
Anybody can score Agada. Huh?
Pass the ball inside. Thank you. Jeez. Okay, William, you have to find a way to get in this game.
William get to play the entire game. William shouldn't be on the field, and Nketiah shouldn't be on
well
the field.
Well done, bloody hell. You want to see what Thomas Partey just did with 3 players around him. That's a foul,
I mean,
right?
Partey is different class.
A foul. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Oh. That's got to be a foul and a yellow. Thank you. This referee.
Partey's like, I want to do this by myself. You guys are joking. I'm going to do this by myself. I just saw the play, Tony. We just got rid of 3 people.
Yeah.
That's not a foul on Lacazette? Like, really?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Referees
so
are joking.
we now finally, a little bit after, we get a free kick right on the edge of the area. To the left of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's a bad foul by Bertrand. That's a yellow card. Yep. Even that ball, Nketiah gonna want to go. What did they flip the ball up in the air? What did he do with that ball,
Okay.
Tony? So I'm going to be knocking him, guys. So you're going to be a hard time. Bertram is just too one-sided. He's been like this since his bro William let him down. I mean, let him down. So no, look. Okay, let's get it straight. I knock William, don't I? Let's be fair, Kuke. Do I knock William? Kuke, let me hear your response. Do I knock William, given his unpredictability?
Pepe with the free kick over the bar.
I don't care if Nketiah is a London boy and you guys love him because he comes from London. Sorry, he's not good enough. I don't care where he's from. If you're playing for Arsenal, you're not playing well, you got to be on the bench or go it alone. Not good enough. And I think you guys are partial because Nketiah is from London and he grew up in the academy. That's why you guys are partial. Sorry, I don't have that same perspective. I try to be objective with my players, and I think he's got to do better. Come on, Pepe. What the hell was that? That's awful. I'm not one-sided, Kuke. I'm an equal opportunity critic. Not one-sided at all. Here is what I would like you guys to do. I would love for someone to compile a compilation of Nketiah's touches in this game on YouTube. Unlike what we do on YouTube, we just pick out what the players do well. All these touches for this game, I would love to see someone compile Nketiah's touches and put them on YouTube. And you'll see what I'm talking about.
So 5 minutes ago in normal time, plus extra time, of course.
Yeah. Well, no, we're going home.
3 or 4 minutes.
We don't look like scoring. We don't look like scoring. But you can see Partey's influence, right? That's what a midfield is missing.
Yeah.
Someone who just comfortable on the ball can make a pass his pass all between the limestone. It's not going.
Yeah.
Superb. He pass back to Gabriel to Holding. He doesn't pass the ball back that way.
Yeah. So looking forward to Tuesday. I think, we've definitely got a good chance because some of these players will be tired for Southampton and we'll be bringing in some fresh legs, Smith Rowe.
No, it's not fresh legs, Tony. It's better players. Let's say we'll be bringing in some better players.
Also fresh legs. So, maybe we'll make a difference that we'll have players who are not only fresher, but much better technically. These
are the players that got us into the relegation zone.
Yeah.
And they're the same players. William,
Pepe.
Nketiah. Other players. Xhaka, frankly. El Nene, even though I'm a big El Nene supporter, but he has fallen off immensely. Yeah. Gabriel, what kind of pass was that, Gabriel? Playing body. I think Gabriel's lost his place for a while, He's not getting that place back anytime soon. This is a bad loss, actually. Because not like Southampton played great. They didn't play great.
Okay, what we got going on here? We got the player going down in the box. Rob Holding. That looks like a possible penalty.
Uh-oh.
That is a penalty against Rob Holding. Fouls long in the box. If VAR doesn't call that, I don't know what the hell VAR are there for.
No, he tried to get out of the way, didn't he? He tried to get out of the way, didn't he?
That he tried to get out of the way. Penalty to me. Really? He didn't.
He tried to get out of the way. Look.
See how that's not.
No. He dived. He dived, Tony. No, he dived.
No, but he doesn't touch the ball.
No. He dived. No. Holding didn't touch him. He dived. He should get a yellow card for that. He dived.
I'd have to see that again.
No, he put his foot out there, but his foot didn't touch him. He dived. He called for what did he give? I don't know what he gave. No, I think he dived actually. Come hurry this game go. You let me wet up my bed this morning. Get up on my bed to watch this nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's time to keep the ball in the corner, I guess.
Keep him out there. Keep him out. Good.
So do you keep Cedric for Tuesday, or you play Bellerin?
No. Oh, I see what you're saying on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
I think you played Bellerin back still. I think Bellerin. I don't think Cedric pulled up trees today like he did in the last game.
Yeah.
Certainly on the left-hand side, he looks somewhat out of place, but
Well, Pro's the man of the match. I don't see a man of the match for the entire game. Nobody played well on either team, frankly.
here we go. Here we go. Now we've got to do something. Oh, lacquer. One of you's got to get on that. There's 4 of you in the box and not one of you's in. That's a great cross. There's 3 players in the box. I think the problem is 2 of them pulled off the cross. You've got to take a gamble there and say he's going to deliver. I'm going to get myself in on this header.
Yeah. We can't play without Saki. Look like now we can't play without Tierney. We can't play without the kids, Tony.
Yeah.
You can't play without the kids. That's amazing. None of the kids is making over $60,000 a year, except for Martin. None of the kids are making over $60,000. And all these high-priced players are just a waste. Should say 6,000 pounds, not dollars. Sporty, I think the team was what he had to play. I don't think he could have played all the kids all the time. I think these players get paid a lot of money. They should play. And you guys, a lot of you guys are supporting Nketiah, so why should he start? You think he's a great forward?
That's an interesting statistics that Apollo has brought up, that Pepe has taken or created 7 of Arsenal's 10 shots today. He's not had a terrible game.
What has William done to be on the field? Like, seriously.
Yeah.
This is amazing that William plays the entire game, and you can't remember one thing he did that says, give us an opportunity to win. Yeah. Defensively, offensively. William should not be on the field.
Why is he still on the pitch?
It's amazing, actually. Somebody, you know what? Why reporters asked Arteta that question? Why don't no one ask him that question? Which is, why you could keep playing William? Is it contractual you have to play him? That was a foul, referee. The referee's been
the drop-off is absolutely amazing, Apollo. You're absolutely right.
Yep, I would agree.
So, 1 minute left. Punt downfield. Get everybody up.
Holding hasn't pulled up trees today either. Holding has been awful. Holding hasn't pulled up trees today at all. He may lose his place. He won't lose his place on Wednesday, but he probably should.
I can't see him losing his place because you've only got Luis to come in. Gabriel doesn't start Tuesday. I'm
no, he does.
And plus that would be 2 left footers, as you always say. Got 30 seconds. Everybody in the box. Everybody in the box. You haven't got time to play around. Oh, Nketiah. So the last chance of the game, what looks like with 10 seconds to go, forward to Nketiah, and he balloons his shot from 6 yards out. It's not even close. God damn. I got to be honest with you. Nketiah's had a mare. Yeah, if Apollo, can you tell me if Nketiah's had a shot on target today? I think he had 1. Game over. So this is going to be interesting. Did Nketiah have... So, did Nketiah have a shot on target during that game? I guess the question is Nketiah, the conundrum. What do we do with Nketiah? Do we continue to try to play him in, or do we, say, thanks for the memories and start playing Balogun instead? Clearly, Nketiah wasn't at the races today. I've lost Bertram. Thanks to everyone for watching. I would go into player ratings, but unfortunately I have to jump off and get on to pressing matters for the rest of the day. Thanks, Cool K, 18, Sporty Jordan, Nick, Apollo, everyone who's been watching. Oh, Bertram's going to come back in. Bertram? You okay there? You having some technical issues?
Can you hear me, Tony? I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
I can't hear you. I'm not sure what's happening.
I can hear you.
I'll say this though. Yeah, let me. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, I'm running out for 3 minutes.
I see you putting up 3 fingers, but I have no idea what you're saying. Let me take myself off.
I'm just on my way down.
Hey, Tony. All right, back in 3 minutes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear now. Yeah, I can hear now. Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, I'm going to be back in 2 minutes, okay?
Okay, no problem, no problem. Well, everyone, I mean, we have knocked out the FA Cup. Not something that we're used to, actually. Team that played a team that got us into relegation zone almost. So I guess maybe we should not be shocked. It's not an aberration. It seems to be the norm nowadays in terms of our high-priced players not producing. It was a very disappointing performance all around. And hopefully on Tuesday, we will remedy this when we play Southampton again. But very disappointing performance. I'm not even sure we should even go through the concept of having ratings, because I think I haven't seen one standout player so far. I think Apollo is saying, I've said before, they played their first 11 ahead of us in the league, and weekend rotated. We were the underdogs. Yeah, we were, but I think Arteta had to rotate. I don't think you can keep playing Smith Rowe, who's injury prone, Saka all the time. Abba had a personal issue, so wasn't there. And Tierney can't be burnt out because we have no other left back. So you have to be very careful. And Tierney has had his injury woes. So you can't just keep playing those kids, and then when they get injured, we all say, why do you play them so much? And maybe why bringing things like Odegaard and others are coming in, and Ryan, to give people a breather. Not sure we'll work with Odegaard because I think he'll expect to start if he does join us. But it's an unfortunate result. There was nothing in the game for either side. They got a couple good chances. I thought the lost ball that Nketiah got was indicative of his play for the day, but I won't focus on Nketiah because I get a lot of grief from our viewers who think that I'm anti-Nketiah. And frankly, I'm not anti any Arsenal player. I just call it like I see it. And I don't have any bias. And I hope he does well, but he went to Leeds and couldn't make it, and he's here now, and I'm seeing what Bielsa is seeing, which is he's not doing well enough. Agaga says coach gets a 2. I would not blame Arteta for this loss. If you think about the team, he played players who have started in the league, all of them. El Neni has started, Xhaka started, the entire back four started. So has Leno. William has started, was a player for Chelsea for a long time. Pepe has started. Martinelli, Nketiah, all these players have started games previously. So one can't say, well, the coach made a bad decision. He's thinking long-term, not short-term. We have Europa League to play. We have the PL to try to get up the tables. So why would people want to play the same team over and over again and burn out players because games are coming hot and fast? I don't understand that. The idea that I should keep playing my first team every single game, and when I get injured, then the same fans complain that he doesn't know what he's doing and he's burnt the players out. Can't do that.
So, the good thing from my perspective is, look, he had a big decision to make. And I said it yesterday. Do you play a good team today and possibly lose points in what is, for me, a vital league game on Tuesday? I was prepared to lose today on the belief that Tuesday is a far more important fixture for us, because a loss on Tuesday puts us back into a situation where we're looking down. A win on Tuesday puts us in a much stronger position where we can look up. And right now, I feel the league position is far more important. Don't forget, we still have the Europa Cup. And if we can bring together a run of form with our best players, not this dibby team, but with our best players, we could still do some damage in that Europa Cup.
Yeah, and I think that's why he's bringing Odegaard in. People don't seem to realize the strategy, which is he wants to get into the Champions League. There's a back door to get there, the Europa League. He's going to have competition with teams like Man United, frankly. First, we got to beat Benfica. But I do believe that he's trying to focus the team for the major competitions. And look, I think all the people who are getting upset about us getting knocked out here for the team he picked are missing a big point. We have won this 4 of the last 7 years. And this is not, it hasn't gotten us any place except to the Europa League. Now, granted, you can get to the Europa League through this. He has bigger fish to fry. And frankly, we do have to consider what he's trying to achieve, which is I got to get my best players playing in the league and the Europa League and not focus on this. And frankly, Tony, I don't get the thing, which is we had some good players on the field today. Well, good reputationally. They have not been producing.
Yeah.
But Martinelli, we value Martinelli. William costs a lot of money. Pepe costs a lot of money. I hear all these fans in the forum saying Nketiah is great. So what's the complaint about the front four? Jacques Neneni has played all season. That's 6 out of the 11. And the back four have all started games. I don't see, and Leno is our number 1 keeper. So where's the complaint about the team should have played? Who should have played instead of who played? That's the question. Partey could not play today the entire game. He just came off 2 major injuries. Saka has been playing all season, will be burnt out. I don't know what you expect from the manager in terms of team selection. I don't care what Southampton did. They need to win something. They haven't won anything in years. And they may pay for it on Tuesday when they play us with their first team, with the same players who ran our game today. So I am not upset about the selection policy. I am just upset about certain players getting to play 90 minutes when they don't deserve it. William and Nketiah should not have been on the field after the first half. They just don't deserve to be on the field. And the last shot Nketiah took was reflective of his entire game. He got a ball, bounced on the 6-yard line, and where did he place it? In the stands. Not even made the keeper work. So Arteta saying Apollo saying Arteta has to rotate the squad. It's clear sign that we have a long way to go in building the squad. I was hoping we could snatch at the end. And the one goal conceded was a complete fluke. I agree with that. As I've said before, there was nothing in the game. Both teams didn't really do anything that differentiate themselves in terms of being dominant. The second half, they weren't in the game the second half. We dominated the ball. We just don't dominate in terms of creating chances. Arteta say I'm missing the point. Arteta doesn't get away with this. If a manager of a team of average players can get them to press, work, defend, attack, then why can't Arteta? Look, do you have pressing players? Is Xhaka a player who can press? Is El Neni a player who can press, given their athletic challenges? William can press, but his legs seem to be going, or something is going in his game. Pepe is not a good presser. And Nketiah is, but that's all he does really well is press. And Martinelli is challenged, actually, given he's been out for such a long time. So I don't think it's a work ethic thing for the team. I just think they didn't do well today. And this team has not played well. These group of players, we're in relegation zone with this group of players. With a lot of them, actually, I should say. Not all of them, but with a lot of them. 18 saying that's what I'm saying. Eddie was pressing. Pepe and William weren't. Well, yeah, but that's all Eddie did was press. He's a young coach running around with no head on. Sorry to be so harsh, but he can press really well. That's what he does.
but it wasn't an organized press. So maybe the Magic can be blamed for how well Southampton organized their press and our lack of pressing in an organized fashion.
So I'm going to have to run because I've got things to do for the rest of the day. It's now 2 o'clock in the UK, 2:15. Going to wrap this up, Bertram?
Yeah, I have to because I'm going to go shopping, and I'm not upset by it. In fact, I like to lose these games sometimes, so fans can come back to reality. Because sometimes this FA Cup thing get us out of whack because we focus on the wrong thing. We need to be a Big Six team, not an FA Cup team like a Wigan or Portsmouth.
And that's my true belief is we need to be looking at top six as opposed to FA Cup. That's just why I made the comment yesterday. And I'm glad he played this team because it shows him what he can expect from this team. You know, you had another opportunity to show yourself and you did again, you've let the team down. So now when I play who I play, which is the youngsters, nobody can say anything. I don't want to see Nketiah playing. I don't want to see Willian. I don't want to see Pepe. I don't want to see Xhaka. You know, maybe as a second to Partey, but you know, our intentions are there now. We now know we've given these guys more than enough opportunity to show themselves and been found wanting. So we lost Bertram again. So yeah, have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend, everyone. Apollo, hope you're getting better day by day. And hopefully we'll catch up sometime in the week with you guys. Of course, Tuesday. Well, not sometime in the week. We've got another game Tuesday night. So I guess you'll be seeing us live for the watch along on Tuesday night, where hopefully we'll get a completely different result and different method of play. So have a good weekend all. See you guys soon. Be good. Take care.